So the lesson that I'm doing is on basketball, and it's targeting middle school students. The Common Core state standards that I use are the PE Common State Standards of 8.22, 831, 833, 854. Some of those are basically understanding the relationship between the cue words and the movement skills, understanding long-term psychological benefits of like a regular participation for physical activity, and understanding and complying the rules within the physical activities. The TPEs that are within this are TPE 1, 2, 4, and 5. It's all these four are part of the program or the lesson I'm doing. So basically, the objective is that students will understand the terminology and relate to the game situations. Students will understand the benefits of the physical activity. Students know the resources available to them so that they're able to play outside of class. And students will be introduced to the rules of basketball. Basically, the materials that are used, there's going to be at least 10 to 15 basketballs. I will need a whiteboard, markers, handouts for terminology and rules. Basically, with paper situation, I'm just going to use a projector and computer and show them the terminology. For students that ELL students, I will actually print out a copy for them so that they're able to have it and have one that speaks in their language so that they're able to compare, like understand the meaning, and the real, like understanding of what the terminology and rules are. Basically, I will take normal role. I will introduce the new unit to the students. I will have students work together in little pairs and ask them to think about like something about basketball. Then I'll have students come up to the board and write what they know. And then after that, then I'll introduce the rules and the terminology of the game with the handouts that I show on the projector. And then I will go over the terms and rules using demonstrations. So ELL students will also be beneficial to this because I'm actually demonstrating the different rules and the terms so that they understand it a little bit more. And then after all of that, I'll have students do their normal warm-ups, which include 3 laps, high knees, butt kickers, lunges, crossing the arms overhead. There's toe touching, arm circles, because they're moving with their arms. Students, and then basically I will have students identify the rules and terms of the game at the end of the period. So at the end of the period, I'll have them come in and then we'll identify everything. But before that, they will be doing different types of dribbling from one end of the court to the other. There's going to be right hand, left hand, under the leg, and just different types of scenarios so that they have a feeling of like how to actually dribble a ball. How I will progress how they're doing is basically I will rate them by their dribbling skills. I will determine on like basically debating on how good they are or how bad they are. I will put them into groups, like those that need more work, I'll put them together. And then the other one, I will basically just have them work on that and then put them together and then do that. Guided practice, so students will, like I already said, they're going to be warming up their muscles, doing the activities. Students will be introduced to dribbling, basically, yeah. And then at the end of the lesson, I will go over what's going to happen the rest of the week, and then everyone's going to be participating in discussion at the end of the class. And so at the end of the class, I will have an exit question, and students will basically have to answer a ticket, and we'll have to like fill out information of like what they learn. And basically for independent practice, students can work on these kind of skills at home or at a park with their other friends, and they will be writing in their weekly journals about what they liked and what they didn't like, and then they'll submit that, and then I grade it. And then ELL students will be working on speaking in different language, like will be with the individual copies that I give them. They will be demonstrating each drill so that I will be demonstrating each drill so that they see a difference of like, okay, if I hear it, they don't understand it, but if they see it, they understand it a little bit more. And then students will be placed. So ELL students will not be placed with each other. They'll be placed with other English speakers so that they're able to actually understand and they're not being in a little circle away from the class period. And so they're actually learning and they're not struggling as much. They're trying to understand what's going on. But that's overall like what my basketball lesson is on. I'm excited for whenever I do have this, I can actually show some of the students of like actually how to do it. So yeah, thank you for watching.